There's a consensus right now that fresh content is a pretty big deal when it comes to search engine optimization. I don't think anybody would dispute that at this point. Uh, when you're doing search engine optimization, you really want to look at differentiators, especially for the keywords that are the most competitive, keywords that get searched for the most. You want to look at how can I be different because by definition, when you have the first page of Google, for example, you're only going to have maybe 5 or 6 local companies that pop up on the first page. It used to be years ago that you'd have 10 local companies, 12 local companies, whatever. But nowadays you have social media websites that pop up, you have review websites, you have local directories that pop up, and now you have a new category. You have job listings. Job listings come up now, so now you got to compete with that. So you only have a few local companies that pop up on the first page of Google, and for a lot of businesses, you run into a situation, just as an example here in near where I'm at in Los Angeles, you're obviously going to have more than 10 search engine optimization companies out there that know what they're doing. So how can you be different? Because there's not enough space for everybody. And one of the ways that you can be different is to add fresh content. So with search engine optimization, I would say, in my opinion, I don't think that there is any debate over the top two ranking factors at this point. One being content, and the second one being link building. Link building, content. I don't think anybody would dispute it at this point that those are like the top two things. So looking at content, the one of the ways that you can really differentiate yourself is by adding fresh content. Your website ranks because you have content for this keyword and content for that keyword. So if you're doing it on a regular, continual basis, that helps out a lot. Google will look at authority, domain age. There's other factors too, domain age, what Google considers an authority. One of the ways, besides link building, besides your website being shared, one of the ways that you can really get Google to think of your website as an authority is by continually adding fresh content over and over again, month in and month out. So many companies are out there, their websites stay static. What that means is their website just sits there, just stays the same. It doesn't, the content doesn't change. Google doesn't like that. Google likes fresh content. Google likes lots of content. Google likes specific content, because the more specific the content is, the better Google looks. Oh, I searched in for something really specific. Google delivered it right to me. They're so smart. Google's so great. Google likes that. Google likes it when you make them look good. So they're going to reward that. And the more content that you have, if you're doing it continually, the better the website's going to rank. If you have a website that just sits there, or if you've been doing search engine optimization work and have you been kind of neglecting it, it's no different than having plants in a garden. If you fail to water the plants will live for a little bit, but after a while, the plants will start to wither and die. And search engine optimization work can be a lot like that. Fresh content is a lot like the water that you're adding to the plants. It's feeding into everything that makes the website rank well. So do yourself a favor, in my opinion. Either whether it's through custom way of helping you or you helping yourself, add put it on your list of things to do, to add fresh content at least once a month, and that's going to help out a lot and really differentiate your website between all the other websites that are out there.